Hey guys, so I'm going to show you how you can transform static images into a professional and super amazing looking video ads like this. Let me give you a demo so you can see, and then I'm going to show you exactly how to do it and what's the tech stack involved in here, guys. So let's press the play and let's check it out. So these are static images that were transformed in videos, and I did basic edits in Filmora, guys. Okay, I'm going to show you exactly how I've done that, so don't worry, right? Cool, guys. And we have even some captions, and we're using 11 Labs for the voiceover. So this entire thing was fully AI gent, and it took me maybe 15 to 20 minutes too, because I really just wanted to create a quick video to explain you how to do it, so I have a foundation and you can do it yourself. So, but again, really easy prompts, nothing crazy. I have a bunch of typos, so I just wanted to go through it fast and create something as an example. But again, in real life case scenario, you would be describing additional things like lens type for the camera, grain amount, what kind of blur you're using, right? What's the angle, how many millimeters is the actual camera lens, right? So all these details, the color schemes, right? Because the color grading is a different thing, but you can all describe that to AI, and it's going to give you the professional polished look. So even without all that, it's already looking good. Once you master it, you can do really crazy ads, guys. Just imagine once you actually master this, it's going to be absolutely insane. So more basic prompt, and I pulled an image from AliExpress and fed it to ChatGPT to create a ultra realistic model, basically to put it on AI model, whatever human being or AI being, whatever it is behind the scenes. Okay, so we have this hoodie, and now it transformed into AI model like this, and then I created 3 images, right? Because I want to have 3 frames, and I'm gonna be transforming these 3 frames into a videos, right? And then I'm basically creating prompts for each of these images, because we need also a different prompt to actually do image to video, which I'm going to show you in a bit how we are using Kling AI to do that, guys. Okay, but essentially this is the part in ChatGPT, nothing crazy here. And here I also generated the voiceover that I used in 11 Labs to generate the voiceover, right? And then I use something called Filmora, which is basically like either After Effects or DaVinci if you're on the Mac, right? It's a video editing software to basically edit videos. And I'm going to show you exactly as well how I did things in there. Okay, guys. So let's now move on to Kling, right? So this is where kind of the magic happens. We're taking from static to a dynamic video, right? And we're using Kling AI, and it's super cheap. It's like starts like $6 a month, and you get like 600 credits or something like that. And it's like really, really cheap, in my opinion, for what it has to offer, right? So here I did basically this. As you guys can see, these are the original videos, right? So 1, 2, 3, and these are the prompts I use right here, right? So you basically upload an image and explain in the prompt how you want the camera to act, what are the angles, what's the ambience environment, and then it does the magic for you guys. And then you stitch everything together, right? So this is where we basically transformed images to videos using Kling AI. So far the stack is ChatGPT 5, Kling AI, and a couple of prompts, all right? And I will provide a basic document with the prompt and kind of how I did it, so you can kind of copy paste and start playing around with it right away. But that's what it is. All right. So yeah, guys. So now let me show you how I stitch everything together. Right. So for that, I'm using something called Filmora, guys. Let's dive into it right away. Okay, so this is the Filmora, and as I said, Filmora essentially is like either After Effects, or also there's like a bunch of stuff from Adobe. There's a Premiere, I think, right? I think After Effects is more for editing and adding effects on a video. I think it will be Premiere to edit it, okay? Or if you are on a Mac, you have something like DaVinci or Movavi, I think, as well, but it's kind of cross-platform. My point is really, I'm using Filmora because it's really beginner friendly, and I don't come from a video editing background. It was really easy for me to understand. It kind of reminds me of CapCut. Honestly, you could do something like that in a CapCut, but again, I'm kind of old school and I like to have that, Adobe or Sony Vegas. I think the one back in the days I played around with as a teenager was Sony Vegas. So I like to have that feel of video editing software, right? So here we have a couple of tracks. So these are tracks basically. I have the voiceover from 11 Labs. And by the way, I'll show you the 11 Labs in a second. And then I have the track for the video itself. So I just kind of cut it up a little bit. to match it up with the beat a little bit, right? So if playing here, right? So I wanted this frame to start when the kick kicks in, right? So you can kind of zoom in and kind of see the wave track, right? So this is waves. You kind of see where the kick is. So when you sync the music with the frames, it just gives you that really nice dynamic punchy feel. Again, I didn't spend too much time on it. Ideally, I would cut it up and make sure that frames are matching on the beat exactly. It just gives that final professional polished look to it. But again, I just did the basics, right? I didn't really bother to cut the video like on a proper beat, right? But again, this is really an example. So in professional environment, you would be basically making sure that the video starts and ends in a perfect sort of a place. So it kind of goes in a loop. So once it ends, it just smoothly kind of a restart. So it should be a smooth loop in a sense, right? So here we have that. I added a couple effects, right? So if you can see, this is the effect. It's a bit of a shaking effect. Then we have so slow motion, I think here, a little bit of slow motion effects, like just a little bit, very tiny bits, just to give it a bit of a sort of like a movement, right? So in the movies, you're gonna notice often that when there is a static angle, it's not actually static. There's always a bit of a zoom in or zoom out that's happening very, very slowly, right? So it just gives it a dynamic feel to the frame, right? Then I have a couple of nice stutter effects, which is pretty cool. And then we're using a transition here. Cool. But yeah, and then we use the captions also from Filmora. So what I like about Filmora, you have like so much stock music, so much AI effects, so many AI tools, and just like really, it's pack a punch with a bunch of cool stuff, guys. I believe it goes for about, I'm paying something like $45 or $50 per quarter. So every 3 months, I pay like $45, something like that. But again, an absolutely a beast investment if you're working with videos, because it has everything without actually being too complicated. So I definitely am a huge fan of Filmora, but if you have CapCut, you can do CapCut too. They have a free plan, and you can do very similar stuff on the free plan as well. Okay. Then the voiceover is actually coming from 11 Labs. So if I go to my 11 Labs, okay, let me just open it up quickly and log in into my account. It was a very simple caption, text speech. It was this one here, not just the hoodie, a statement, and I used basically this voice. Now, if you're ever down this because it has that, that if you guys are somebody who is into advertising or marketing, there's a lot of analysis that I've done personally on different voiceovers and why this voiceover goes with this video. So I feel like this was really a good choice. It has that deep, like South like accent to it as well, which kind of describes very well the hoodie, right? Because hoodie can be a daily, can be a something you wear in the wild, right? So it kind of really went well with the overall vibe and the the video itself. So it just really, it was a perfect fit in my opinion, right? So, and the script is really simple. Sometimes less is better. Not just hoodie, a statement built for the streets and ready for the wild. So it's pretty awesome in my opinion. Then you just basically generate the script, download the MP3 or MP4. I forgot the format. I think it's MP3. Drag it into the timeline, and you are good to go. And do a couple of basic edits, guys. And yeah, this is the final video, guys. Okay, that's how it goes. So imagine, guys, you can do it for any product out there. It's not limited just to fashion. It can be physical products, watches, health rings, like, guys, anything you can imagine, like anything that has a physical product image, you can do the same thing. And with better prompts, with a bit of a mastery, you can create crazy stuff, guys. Okay, and you never need to hire anybody to make any product shootings or stuff like that. This all can be done by yourself with a bit of effort, with a bit of learning, and you are good to go to do this, guys. Okay. Awesome, guys. So that's pretty much a wrap. Again, the tech stack we used was ChatGPT, Kling AI to do image to a video, a couple of prompts here and there, 11 Labs for the voiceover, and then the final stitching and editing in Filmora. Okay. I'm also going to add everything in the free Google Doc that I will share with you guys, where I'll basically include the kind of step-by-step how I did it, the prompts, right? And also all the tech stack I'm using right here, guys. Okay. So let me know what you guys think in the comments, right? I think this is a pretty awesome way of doing video ads. If you guys ever tried or what you think about it, or if you have a challenge for me. So if you want me to create an ad for a specific product or niche, let me know. I'll definitely do it for you guys, just as an example, so you can kind of learn and see how it's done. If not, make sure to like and subscribe, because I'll be dropping much more videos like this, always value packed with cool stuff, free docs and guides, guys. And I will ask you one thing: if you did enjoy the video, like and subscribe, enable those notifications so you get notified when the stuff gets dropped. And you already know, I'm gonna see you next time, guys.